Hello YouTube. Yet another Bang & Olufsen video. First, before the other thing, I'd like to show you how shiny I made this thing. I just took some citrus cleaner and wiped this thing off. And it's clean, man. Look at that. That's gorgeous. If I don't say so myself. Anyway, what are we here for? I have another new machine. I have a CD player now, so I have both disc formats hooked up to the system, which is pretty awesome. Alright, this is a Beogram CDX. It's got some fingerprints on it. Palm prints, actually. I'm going to have to hit this with some vinyl cleaner or something. But, turn it on. It's got a digital display and all that stuff. I should probably put it on CD. The actual receiver, I mean. But, let me show you something. It doesn't have DIN cables. It uses standard RCA, which will go into the DIN slot in the receiver itself. This CD player is 1 year older than the actual receiver. This is 1985, this is 1986, as well as the turntable is 1986 as well. Now the difference on these is that the buttons are actually like where the lettering is. You don't see that all the time. So let's give it a try. Now watch how this thing ejects. That's sexy. That's just sexy. There's the tray for you, there's the laser and all that stuff. Press play. Closes for you. It's pretty nice. Unfortunately, the only CDs I actually have out are ones that I got for my birthday. Best of Disco and Funk. This has some pretty good stuff on it, actually. Let's see if I can find... it has Love Machine by the Miracles on it. We gotta play that. So we'll just put a standard CD in. It's pretty standard. You just put the CD in the tray like that. You just lay it right in there. And play. It turns the disc. It's only playing out of one speaker. I have no idea why. Left speaker, I get nothing. Alright, this is the first test of it, by the way. So, okay, that's strange. Why am I only getting one channel? That's kind of annoying. Everything's set to where it should be. Weird. Let's try another track. It's still on one channel. What the hell is going on here? I'm gonna find out. Alright, I got both channels going. It's just a loose connection in the RCA cables. They're not the most snug fit ever. There you go. Alright, let's go to Love Machine. I'll show you the controls. It's return in advance, just like on the receiver and the remote. So, get down, get down. Jungle Boogie. Flashlight by Parliament. There you go. Good song. It's pretty good. You can't touch this. Can't touch this. There's Diana Ross. Love Machine, here it is. This CD player has a decent sound card in it. It sounds great. You know, a lot of the 80 CD players sound great, especially the Revox ones. The Revox CD players that are made in the early and late 80s are something to get your hands on. This B&O was made in the mid 80s, and it sounds great. You know, people say that I've heard people say that CD players, it doesn't really matter because a CD is a CD, and you know all CDs sound the same. Well, they do and they don't. The thing is that out of the CD player comes an analog signal, and that analog signal can vary based on the hardware that's inside the CD players. Mostly, it has to do with the sound card and the sound processor. And some CD players are better than others in that aspect. When you get to computers, it just converts it to data, so you get everything is the same. But when you're playing it through an analog source like this, the sound card really does matter. And B&O with a B&O, I think, would sound good. And it does sound good. You know, it doesn't have like too little bass or anything. It sounds just like it does on the computer. It sounds great, in my opinion. Yeah. There you go. That's a mid-80s CD player for you. Boom, boom. Oh, that's shiny. There you go. There you go. A B&O CD player. The Beogram CDX from 1985. Have a good one, everybody. Ciao.